What is going on, everybody? Sports Expert here, and we have another MLB rumor video out today. So before we get started, please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell if you're a baseball fan. We do baseball videos almost every day, so I would really appreciate that, everybody, as we're going to have a lot of content now that the off-season hot stove is starting to come up a bit, and we're starting to hear a lot more. We're going to have a lot of content out. We might post more often as well, so be on the lookout for those, as we're going to have a lot of content, so should be fun. But yeah, breaking: Yankees plan to trade with Red Sox. So definitely something that to keep in mind, as we'll talk about right now, as the New York Yankees are looking for significant outfield upgrades this offseason, and recent chatter on MLB Network has the Yankees possibly dealing infielder Gleyber Torres in exchange for outfielder Alex Verdugo. Would be a long shot, but not impossible by any means. So Gleyber Torres could possibly be a trade candidate for the Yankees, as he's been in the past couple off seasons, due to the presence of guys like Anthony Volpe, Oswald Peraza, and some other guys they may look to insert in there. Due to the fact that Gleyber Torres may have some trade value, maybe the Yankees try to pry away a solid outfielder for him. So a guy that could be a possible candidate is Alex Verdugo. Hit the ball pretty well last season. The only thing is, these teams are rivals in the division, obviously top rivals, so it'd be hard to envision a possible deal between the two teams, but definitely wouldn't rule it out, as it would be a long shot. Not impossible by any means, though, because both teams are expressing possible needs, as looking like the Red Sox will need another middle infielder this offseason, and the Yankees will need an outfielder for sure. There's no doubt about that. So this could be something that definitely works out. It's just the likelihood isn't ideal, but something that was put out there by MLB Network and company, so maybe be on the lookout for this. The San Diego Padres are looking to acquire outfield major league ready starting pitching in any deal, including superstar outfielder Juan Soto. The teams that are most connected to him right now are the New York Yankees, the Seattle Mariners, and the Chicago Cubs. The New York Yankees may have some starting pitching they may look to deal, but at the same time they're also looking to add starting pitching, so they might be unlikely. The Seattle Mariners have a lot of young guys. They have Bryce Miller, Brian Wu, Emerson Hancock, George Kirby. Most of those guys will probably be off limits, but maybe the Mariners come to mind and say, hey, if we want to win a World Series, maybe Juan Soto is our best bet. And then the Cubs, of course, are going to be aggressive this offseason. Now they have Craig Counsell inserted in that lineup as a manager. So looking at the Cubs, they might be the most aggressive out of these three teams. Maybe the Mariners step up because they do have a ton of pitching, but I don't know what we're going to see with Soto. I just feel like he's going to be traded. Buster Olney said the other day that there's almost 100% chance he'll probably be gone to fix the Padres' payroll issues. So just not a great... Soto was all right with the Padres, but at the same time, when it came to translating into wins, it didn't work out too well. They made it to the NLCS, but at the same time, not ideal. So Padres are going to have to look to do more. So Juan Soto, he could be headed to one of these three teams, maybe not. One team who is making strides in the Shohei Ohtani sweepstakes behind the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Texas Rangers is the Boston Red Sox. There were some rumors that Shohei Ohtani could be in Boston at some point even, and looking at it, the Red Sox are now ahead of some teams in the pack, according to Jeff Passan. So looking at it down from here, Shohei Ohtani could definitely be a guy that shocks the world. Hey, he signs with Boston. Craig Breslau does his thing, goes and gets him, replaces Kyle Bloom. That would be a big slap in the face to Kyle Bloom, after he was very inaggressive at times. He did sign Masahiro Yoshida last offseason, had a very solid rookie season, but if he were able to sign Ohtani to some sort of crazy $500+ million deal, that would be quite the move after Kyle Bloom got fired. So looking at it, the Dodgers and Rangers are obviously the top two teams for Shohei Ohtani right now, with the Dodgers having a clear path to being the favorite, but the Red Sox, don't count them out. They're making strides. And last but not least, the Tampa Bay Rays are widely expected to move starting pitcher Tyler Glasnow due to his $25 million salary. So Rays are looking to move Glasnow. Not too surprising there. He's been a guy that's been a trade candidate for a year or two now, and the injury issues have definitely helped that up. If not for the injury issues, he could have been dealt by now. And a team that could be interested, once again, the Chicago Cubs, the New York Yankees could be interested, the Texas Rangers. There's a lot of teams, the San Francisco Giants. So looking at it, the Rays will obviously look to move Glasnow for a solid package, although the $25 million salary coming off Tommy John will be definitely concerning for teams. I don't think any teams will really budge because Tyler Glasnow's still very talented, strikes out a lot of batters at this rate, and yeah. And two other guys that the Rays could look to deal are Brandon Lau and Isaac Paredes if they really wanted to get crazy, but I don't see that happening. But I appreciate everyone being here. Sports Expert here. That's what we have to talk about today in our video. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Turn on the post notification bell. Like the video. Comment what you think. Liking and commenting helps us in the algorithm. Helps me. Helps everyone around what they're looking for. Would be awesome. So I'm out, guys. Sports Expert here. Yankees planning to trade with the Red Sox possibly. Peace.